Was I sick or something? I don't even know. But I was still shaving. What is dirty flying movement?
Ladies and gentlemen, her.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. You clicked on this video for a very important reason. It may not be for you, could be just for a friend or a family member, but I'm sure it will benefit someone along the way. So for this month, the month of September, we are celebrating PCOS Awareness Month. That is Polycystic Ovarian Syndrome. All right, for those who don't know. All right, so as a lot of persons don't really know full details of what it is, and of course I'll try to break that down to you as much as I can, but for this month I'll try my very best to upload at least 3 videos or 2 every week for you guys, just sharing my experience, my personal experience on PCOS, all right, on my journey and some of the things that I have changed and try to, you know, regulate in my day-to-day activity. So if you wish to, you know, get more feedback on that and, you know, share your experience in the comments, feel free to do so. So as I said before, remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. If you're new here, do the same. It's the red button right to your left hand side. Wait, that's the left? Right. Left hand side, right? So let's get right into the video. Today's video will just be a quick story time, not too long, but just a quick story time of how me discovers that something wrong with me. No, for real, like growing up, no one really told me about this, educated me on this, so I was just driving blind, right? And my experience, as I said before, may not be Samantha, Jessica, Rebecca experience. This is mine, okay? No judgments here. So when I was in high school, this is me in high school, mind you, I'm a very airy person. You guys can see that I'm very airy, both on the arms and the legs. I grow excessive hair. I'm a little light skin, so it shows a lot. So I grew up with that for the most part. Now when you reach high school, remember the high school are the years when people, you find man, if you don't find man, you know, people kind of judge you wrongly, you get nickname in a high school. So those are certain things that I was not prepared for. And I didn't went to a traditional high school. I don't know why people think that I went to a traditional high school. Good come out I get to school to know. And secondary school, you know, just putting that out there. So I attended Kingston High School. Yes, people mix it up with KT, but it's Kingston High School I went to. Alright, and that's the one downtown. Them call it senior as well. But I survived, people. I survived. Thank God. But yeah, so I was in 8th grade at the time. This was the latter half of 8th grade, second form, when I realized that something was wrong with me. So I started noticing that I was growing facial hair. I think it was like one day. I was one of those girls who washed their face after school and just head home, you know. And there was a time I was in the bathroom and looked in the mirror and I was like, why am I seeing hair? I saw like a little hair from my face. I was like, what the hell is this? Yeah, I panicked. I panicked. And at that moment, I didn't say it was obviously to go home because I'm there at school. I'm gonna say, come girl, you have to leave. So I left, went home. It wasn't pondering on my mind, but obviously I look in the mirror, so the first thing that I see. So I would have just shaved it, just take a shave and just rip it off, you know, rub it off. And then I started noticing the same thing repeated multiple times. So maybe like 2 weeks from that time, I did the same thing, shave it off, shave it off, shave it off. Anyways, venturing off into 9th grade, right? And that's when I started getting bumps on my face. So not only that I was growing the hair, I now had the bumps. And that's when my mother, because mind you, I forgot to mention, I never tell my mother, I never tell my father, I never tell nobody close to me with walk on. I just shave it off because I just feel like it's abnormal and something wrong with me. So I just feel like, yeah, just get rid of it and keep your mouth shut. And that's what I did. But then, as I said, when I was in 9th grade, that's when the bumps start coming up. And obviously my mother would have seen it and be like, come here, what's going on right there? And that's when she noticed that I had the facial hair growing on you know, she was like expressing to me, why didn't I not say something about it, not knowing that both sides of my family actually struggle with facial hair. Both sides struggled with it, but they knew what to do, obviously, because they consulted, or maybe they would have seen it. Mind you, my mom has it, but it's not as obvious as mine is. I guess she knew what to do. So I guess if I would have mentioned something to her at that moment, it wouldn't have gotten to the stage that it went to. So as I said, I would have been shaving, and I was still shaving even with the bumps. Was I sick or something? I don't even know, but I was still shaving. What is dirty flying movement? Sorry. Yes, so I was just still shaving right throughout, and you know, my mom, you know, started teaching me how to pluck, which is plucking the hair. So I stopped shaving and I started plucking. Yes, at times I was tempted to shave because plucking was really, it did really hot, and I never did really like it. So with the bumps, I started getting dark spots as well, which is hyperpigmentation. My skin started get dark. As I said, I'm kind of a little bit light, so it's obvious. And me being in 9th grade, the males in my class didn't even have one strand of hair. Maybe like 1 or 2 of them. There was this guy, I can't remember his name though, but there's the 2 of us in 9th grade, me being the female, him being the male. We were the only ones who were growing hair, facial hair, and we were both area like, right? So I mean, I struggled a lot to the point where obviously you would have people coming and asking me, even adults asking me, oh, you have hair, or saying to me, oh, you have hair, and I'm like, oh, it's so obvious, tell me something new. And then you have the mean kids at school, and obviously you have adults who are mean too, because them they know better. And just a culture, and you know, when you're reaching a high school, as I said before, high school, you get a name. Names are being made for you. People know you for all sorts of things. So I was just known as that girl with the hairy face. They didn't call me hairy face though. They gave me another name, and I'll tell you later on in the video what name they gave me. I struggled with just the fact of having that on my face. I never liked to be seen around. I usually invested my money, my lunch money, but buy makeup like crazy, because that's what I used to hide the spots, because I never felt loved. I didn't know self-esteem. That's when we're discovering ourselves, you know, and I not knowing what's going on with me, my first reaction is to cover it up. So I would have been wearing makeup, learning how to do makeup at the time. And obviously it got worse and worse as time progresses. I'm gonna try to insert a photo. I'll post it here or here, whichever one, showcasing just how it looked at that time. All right, so yeah, as I said, I usually get name calling. I got a lot of name calls. Self-esteem did rough, but I grew strong. That's one thing for sure. I was like one of them strong girly. Like, you can run over me, but me not ball, me not fidget, me stand up for myself. That's one thing for sure. And I stood my ground. I went through high school pretty much good. Obviously, I got a lot of stares, and I still do. Well, not as much as I used to when I was younger. Them dogging on me shine, you know. Alright, so that was my little pause. Thank you for just waiting in that advertisement. Yeah. So back to what I was saying. As I said, it's just a case where I think I already mentioned the stares and just people just staring at you for no reason, stating the obvious. And of course the hair, the whole facial hair. Oh, how can I forget? Growing up with it in high school too. This is another, you know, a sign of persons suffering with PCOS. They tend to have irregular cycles or very painful periods. And for me, I had none of the above until I was like in 10th grade. And in 10th grade or 4th form, I saw my period like 2 times for the year. And then like in 11th grade, I saw it like maybe once, and that was it. And I would have friends, you know, who were like, oh no, man, I'm cute, because obviously they must see them period. And I would have trouble them, and at some time I feel like I'm for join the clique, so I feel like a little pain too. I know that's lie, but you know, I just don't want to feel out of place. Somebody like maybe 1 or 2 times in the year, you get me? Because everybody talk about it, but really and truly I wasn't seeing it at all. And leading even to what that current age now, I was struggling with it up until that point where I was just seeing periods like maybe 2 times per year. Yeah, but there was a way of regulating that, and I will share that in another video, so I won't get into that right now. But yeah, that's really my entire experience through high school. I was a little bit, I wouldn't say I was fat, but I would be considered fat at that time too. So I was just fat, airy, and grow facial hair. Yeah, that was me. So I know I would have mentioned that I had a name in high school, and I know a lot of persons had names in high school. It may not be for my reason, but there are other names that were just given because they're just special. The name that them give me is so weird. I can't forget the girl name. I'm not even gonna call her in my video. The girl called me Heyyyy Nae Naes. Who would have guessed it? Heyyyy Nae Naes, like up to now. I was talking to a couple of co-workers and we were just sharing how we had various names in high school, and I shared that name and they were like, huh? And I was like, yeah, I'm still like, huh? I'm still wondering what the purpose of the name is. Maybe somebody can share in the comments what I think Heyyyy Nae Naes is. I don't know if they're trying to mix the fact that I have hair and I kind of look like a man. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I was just called Heyyyy Nae Naes, and that was my name for high school. Maybe from like late 9th grade up until 11th grade. I wasn't really called that very often because people kind of did respect me to the point because I didn't answer people when they call me by name. I never get angry, and I never see a need for like really fuss or murmur or complain. But I just did focus on just getting my subjects and just leaving. And I never really have no boyfriend in high school either, because for me, it's just for me, I don't care what I want to do, but me, never did I go date nobody would go to my school. Like, even up until 6th form, I never did that either. But yeah, so that was my entire experience in high school. I really enjoyed it. I learned a lot and it built me, to be honest. It really, I realized looking back that being in high school, it really formed my character and really built me, especially the type of school that I went to. A lot of persons will be like, how you survive? And I survived going to that school, and I survived. I am truly grateful for the experience, and I'm just looking forward to all the great things that will come. And I know I'm diverting from the topic, but if you guys enjoyed this video, I know it's not too long, and if you guys wish for more story times based surrounding that topic, of course, I'm willing to share. But yeah, that is just pretty much my experience with PCOS in high school, since that's when I started discovering all my bodily changes. And if you guys have an experience as well, you are free to share it in the comment. You know, we're a family, ladies, we're a family here, and we share what we can, encourage one another and strengthen each other, right, as we enjoy the month that is given to us as PCOS awareness. Enjoy your day, enjoy your evening or night, whenever time you're watching this, and please to remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Me cuss you off, but then I gotta move on because I'm running this race of life. I have to come in first place.